In fact, I believe that if you are 25 and above, you should absolutely be doing this at least every day. If you are 30 plus, I just have one question for you. Why? Today I'm going to be talking about something I feel like a lot of people keep to themselves. You guys hide it, you don't share these things with us, and we need to know, okay? We need to know so that we can improve the quality of our lives, please. Today I'm talking about the micro habits that have improved the quality of my life. So these habits are random, they're not like anything serious or whatever, they're like actually small habits, but I find that they have helped me so far, and I feel like it could probably help you too. Because I'm generous and I like to share stuff, that's why I am coming to share them with you. Hey guys, my name is Susan, and on this channel I share bits and pieces of my thoughts, learnings and experiences that I feel can help you get better in your life and career. So if that's something you want to do, please consider subscribing to the channel. Now, the first habit that I have found has helped me so far is having a fancy water bottle. And by fancy, I don't necessarily mean that the bottle has to be expensive. It just has to be a bottle that I enjoy looking at. For some reason, I did not like drinking water a lot when I was much younger. I feel like a lot of people were like me, but I can recall my mom having to always remind me to drink water. I find that it's easier for me to drink water when I have like nice bottles. It makes you want to drink water more. Right now, I probably have about 6 bottles in the house that I've found nice, and of course I don't use all of them at once, but like I feel like I've become a water bottle collector at this point, and there's really no going back. So the second habit is turning off music when I need to focus. For some reason I got used to, always having music on when I'm doing work or when I'm trying to get some stuff done, but I realized that having the music off really helps focus. I think music can be very distracting if you're trying to get stuff done, so try it out today. Turn off music, set a timer for 1 hour and see how much stuff you can get done. So the next one is, it happens when I cook, and I have tried this a couple of times. I discovered that it helps a lot. I think I mentioned it in one of my videos as well, but it is turning on music or a podcast or a message when I cook. I feel like this really helps me enjoy the process of cooking. Not like I don't enjoy the process of cooking. I mean, I don't enjoy cooking all the time. I enjoy cooking sometimes. It's not every time you're in the mood to cook, right? But sometimes just turning on music or a podcast, a message, just helps me enjoy the process, especially if it's like something really interesting. I find that I enjoy it more. So the next thing I've tried, the next habit I feel like has helped a lot, and low-key, I just have to mention that I don't do this all the time, but I've gradually started making it a part of something I do often, and that is spending some maybe 3 to 5 minutes every day or every other day to clear your gallery. Now, I was doing a video, I think about some months, or I think a year ago. I was trying to do a video that was titled, I believe, apps on my phone or apps on my iPhone, and I discovered when I was trying to do that video, there were lots of apps on my phone that I was not using, and they were actually more than what I was using. So I discovered I had a lot of redundant apps on my phone, and then for the pictures and videos, they were way worse. Like I had lots of pictures and videos that I didn't need. Like if you go through your phone right now, just try it. You probably, especially if you're a girl, I don't think this applies to guys, but girls always have pictures and videos on their phone that they don't need, and I feel like taking some time out, like every day, every other day, to just clear your gallery, it's kind of a form of decluttering, and I think it helps the mind a lot. So the next habits that I started to do recently, I think I started this like about a year or 2 ago, is that I basically just added a sound that cheers me on when I'm working out, or the other one is when I charge my phone, which I hardly do until the battery dies. But the main one I want to show is what happens when I work out, right? So I have my Apple Watch here, and basically I'm going to try to start a workout as if. So there are different, if you can see, like I have the different workouts exercises to do right here. So let's assume I'm doing a Zumba class. There's a dance workout here, and I click on open goal. Okay, so I don't know if you guys heard, but my phone literally went like, well done Susan, go crush your body goals. This kind of motivates me anytime I work out. So there's a way to set this up on your phone such that for every action you take on the phone, so if you charge your phone, it can say something. If you start a workout, it can say something. If you open Instagram, it can say something. Like there are different things you can do on your phone with this configuration, and I think I found it pretty cool. The next habit I believe has helped me a lot is taking power walks. And I used to do this a lot before, and I think I recently resumed doing this. And I tried this recently at night around 8 p.m. I just decided to take a walk. There were not a lot of people on the road, so nobody was looking at me weird, like, why is she walking so fast? And yeah, I think it's kind of a good alternative to running, right? Especially if you're concerned about your knees. I am not concerned about my knees. My knees are like badass right now. But like, if you're concerned about your knees, you can do power walks. Like, it helps a lot. You burn a lot. You cover a lot of distance. Yeah, try it out. The next habits that you should be doing, in fact, I believe that if you are 25 and above, you should absolutely be doing this at least every day or every other day, is stretching. Please, why are you not stretching? I don't think that there's anyone that shouldn't be stretching at this our big age. Really, it helps your muscles, it helps your posture, it helps your movements. Not just all of you that always complain of backache with every small movement. It's because you're not stretching well enough. If you work out, if you don't work out, you should be stretching. Especially if you work out. If you work out, you should be stretching before and after your workout. If you're 30 plus, I just have one question for you. Why are you not stretching? Even if you're not like at the gym, take long steps, stretch out your thighs, like, the long steps you can take and bend at the same time. If you sit a lot as well at work, there's a particular stretch one of my instructors recommended, especially if you sit a lot. So yeah, you want to be doing that if you work out and if you don't. And if you sit down a lot. This is a habit that I think a lot of people probably don't know about. I started doing this, I would say, a couple of months back, and it is turning on rain sounds. Now, if you have difficulty sleeping, if you should do this, just play rain music, like rain sounds, probably rain beating on a window or rain falling on the floor or anything. That sound is relaxing. I kid you not. Like, sometimes when I can't sleep, that's what I do. Also, sometimes when I'm trying to focus, but I don't want to turn off the sound completely or turn off music completely, I play rain music. Sometimes it makes me feel like sleeping when I'm working. So yeah, it depends on what you want to do, I guess, but I guess it will help the quality of your sleep, so you should try it out. The next habit is going outside. This is like something that people try to do. I feel like because of cars and not necessarily actively taking walks, you don't get getting a lot of sunlight if you don't proactively try to. For me, I work from home. So during the pandemic, I was working from home, and I recall having a conversation with my friend who was asking me why I never used to come out, like why I'm always in the house, and I'm like, I don't feel any different. Like, I can be in this house for the next 6 months and not have to come out, like if I have everything I need. And that's just the kind of person I am. There's obviously this thing called cabin fever that people experience when they don't go out, and I feel like it's just extravagant to experience that. But taking walks outside just helps your mind, it just helps your mood. And so this is a habit that I've tried to do often. So the next one is sunscreen, and I think using sunscreen has just become a part of me. Sunscreen is very effective in preventing damage that comes from UV light, and even not just from like sunlight, but from like your computer, your phone screen. So this has kind of become a habit for me. I try to use sunscreen every day. Sometimes I don't use it, but for the most part, I use it. The next habit I would say is adding apple cider vinegar to my water. I do this because I think that, first of all, apple cider vinegar has a lot of benefits. It helps lower your blood sugar. It has a lot of benefits. Check on the internet. I can't remember all of them right now. But particularly why I add it to my water is because it helps with hunger cravings. And sometimes, just by reason of being close to the fridge, not necessarily because I'm hungry, I eat out of boredom sometimes. And so having this ACV in my water helps me to, I guess, reduce my hunger pangs, or like reduce hunger by lowering my blood sugar, or lower my blood sugar by reducing them. Sorry, lowers my hunger pangs by lowering my blood sugar. Yeah. And so I don't feel hungry as much. So I think that this is really important, besides all the health benefits that come from using apple cider vinegar. I know not everybody can use this, because I recall being on one platform and some people were saying that pregnant women should avoid using ACV. But yeah, like just Google ACV and see if it's something you can do, but I know that it's super useful. The next habit is working out of Starbucks. I started working out of Starbucks because I wanted to have a different environment to be able to just work and just do stuff. Sometimes when I'm home, I get so used to the environment that I don't process stuff quickly. So sometimes I spend way longer than I should be spending on something I'm trying to do just because I'm very familiar with the environment. And that's kind of weird, right? I don't know if anyone else experiences this, but it happens to me a lot. And so I decided it's probably a good idea to start working out of somewhere different. Actually, my husband suggested, I think he went to Starbucks once and worked out of there, and then he suggested I do the same. And I tried it for the first time. It was really cool. It helps me to be productive, especially times that I am probably having like a mental block or something, or I just want a change of environment. Yeah, it helps me to clear my head and to, I guess, be more focused. Of course, sometimes it ends up in me buying coffee there, but the pros outweigh the cons of working out of Starbucks, I would say. These are some of the habits that have helped me have to, I guess, enjoy, that have improved my life in a way. And I feel like there's probably so many more I don't know that I could be doing right now. So if there are habits that you guys currently do that you feel has helped improve your life, even if it's by like just a little bit, please put it in the comments. I'm interested to know. Thank you for watching this video. If you're new here, welcome, and I appreciate you watching. Please do also subscribe to this channel, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.